Beautiful Taurus peeps, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Empress for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-October 2021 tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, all that information will be linked down in the description below. So Taurus, let's go ahead and get on into it, and let's start off with your current energies here for mid-October and see what's coming through. What current energies are coming through here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-October 2021. What current energies are coming through here for Taurus, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-October 2021. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and have a look here for you guys. We got here, whoa, in the reverse, huh? I never have reversals here. This is the Hangman, right? Hangman in reverse. So for daily readings, I do reverse. For monthly readings, I never do. So that coming out in reverse definitely means something. So Hangman reverse, it's actually good to see that in reverse. It means you're releasing something. We also got here the Two of Swords, and we got here the Three of Cups. Okay. You could be connecting with specifically a Pisces. You also may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In your mid-October, I'm seeing you letting go of some sort of indecision. I feel like you've been indecisive about something for a while, Taurus, and you're saying, fuck it, I'm tired of being indecisive. I just want to jump right into self-enjoyment. I want to jump right into my happiness. I'm not going to let something stand in the way of my happiness any longer. So it actually kind of seems to me like something was standing in the way of your happiness, and you've been very indecisive on whether or not to remove it or how to go about removing it. But now that it's out of the way, you feel so much better. So something needed to be eliminated, Taurus, is what I'm seeing for you guys. Let's go ahead and clarify the Hangman in reverse. What is it over here that Taurus needed to eliminate or needed to release? What is it here with that Hangman in reverse? And we got here the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, you might need to release a job or some sort of work that is really killing you guys. And when I say not just like physically, like mentally as well, something that was very hard for you guys to deal with mentally every day. So for a few of you, you might be letting go of a job. And of course, it's not just like quitting your job and doing nothing. It's like going from one job to another, going to a better job that supports you better mentally. So if you've been at a very mentally challenging job, you're really getting out of that so that you can be in a more positive work environment for you that works for you. For some of you guys, the work environment you were a part of might not have even been the job itself or the customers or anything like that. It could have actually been the workers. So your colleagues, you know, your coworkers could have been very, very toxic, and maybe you needed to escape from that environment. Whew. Goddamn, Taurus, excuse me. I had to sneeze really bad, so chances are if you had a very toxic work environment, okay, that was a toxic work environment. Holy shit. Your whole environment made me sneeze, Taurus. Goddamn. So, moving forward, right? That could be a possibility for a few of you, but if it's not about releasing any kind of job or any kind of work environment, it could be releasing something that you've been working towards, because maybe you were realizing what it is I'm working towards right now really isn't what's benefiting me. It really isn't what's making me happy. So let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Swords. Why do we got the Two of Swords here for Taurus throughout mid-October? Why do we got the Two of Swords over here? And we got here the King of Cups. It was an emotional decision for you to release whatever this is you've been working on. You know, going back to the job. Maybe you really enjoyed the job, but you hated the people. And it was like, fuck, like this sucks. It sucks that I have to let go of this job that I like, but I cannot stand the environment. Same thing could be in love. Maybe you really wanted a relationship to work out and you put in so much time and effort in that relationship, but it just wasn't working for you, you know? And maybe you were like, it's time for me to go. Like, I can't be the only person trying to make this relationship work. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. Why do we got the Three of Cups showing up for one of Taurus's current energies? And that's the Two of Pentacles. You had to make a choice. You know, the pros and the cons. You know, is it a pro for me to stay in a situation that is really not necessarily valuable or positive for me? Or is it a con to walk away? I think you realized it was a pro to walk away instead of a con. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see where things are going for you in mid-October. Where are things going to be going for Taurus here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-October. Where are things going in regards to this situation? We have here the Queen of Swords, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, we have here the Knight of Swords, and we have here the Nine of Cups. So Taurus, yeah, whatever environment this is, you are totally over it. You're totally making sure that it's over and done with, and you're on to bigger and better things. Knight of Swords here to the Nine of Cups. So you're on to what is going to be making you happy, what is going to be fulfilling to you, okay? That Nine of Cups energy is about doing what you want and doing what works for you, rather than being stuck in an environment that doesn't work for you, okay? So what you're letting go of here, Taurus, could be a relationship, could be a job, could be friends, could be a mentality for a few of you. You might have had a very negative mentality, and maybe you're saying it's finally time for me to start having a positive mentality. You know, that could be the case as well. So your mid-October here calls for a major release of something in your life that was holding you back from your own happiness or for your own happiness, okay? So now that that is eliminated, now that whatever the situation was is out of the way, you're determined here to jump into your Three of Cups. You're determined here to enjoy your life, because now there's nothing holding you back from enjoying it. I like that, Taurus. What other card did we have? Something just dropped. We also have here the Empress card. Yeah, without whatever was in your life that was holding you back, you're noticing that you had a huge, huge, huge exchange of growth. You've started to see so much growth within yourself by letting something go. So whether you let a person go, a job go, friends go, so on and so forth, you're realizing how much you've grown from letting go of that situation and now starting to do what it is you really want to do. So that's awesome. That is awesome. All right. Is there anything coming in here for Taurus throughout their mid-October? Anything that's coming in for them? Anything that they need to hear about that's coming in for mid-October 2021? We got here the Temperance card. We got here the Chariot card. We got here the Queen of Cups, and we got here the Justice card. So you are getting moved to a new path. So expect new things to happen. You know, if you released a job, Taurus, expect a new job. If you let go of a relationship, expect to meet a new person. If you let go of friends, expect to meet better friends. You know, that's very well likely what's coming in here for you. So you're being guided to a new path to find a more harmonious environment. That's what that Justice card is all about. It's about getting in harmony. So with whatever this was, because it's a general reading, with whatever was holding you back, with that now eliminated and out of the way, there is nothing holding you back now, Taurus, from creating the life you want to live for yourself and just genuinely creating a happy, healthy lifestyle for you. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Are there any dire or important messages that Taurus needs to hear regarding their second half of October? Is there any dire or important messages that Taurus needs to hear? We have here a Nine of Wands, we have here the Devil, and we have here the Two of Cups. Make sure you're speaking up, Taurus, with connections that you are unhappy with, especially unhealthy ones in mid-October. So if you have unhealthy friends, you know, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to walk away from that. If you have an unhealthy, toxic partner, when it comes to love and romance, don't be afraid to break up with that partner. If you have an unhealthy work environment, guys, once again, don't be afraid to walk away from that environment, okay? Whatever is unhealthy for you that you're connected to in mid-October, guys, do not hesitate to walk away from that, okay? Realize that you deserve a very healthy environment. You deserve that for you, because at the end of the day, the more you're surrounded by something that's negative, the more that it takes a toll on your own mental, all right? And your mental is something that's very friggin' important, right? Your energy that you have and the energy that you're putting out into the world is very, very valuable. So if you're constantly surrounded by negativity, you're gonna become negativity, you're gonna preach negativity and push that into the world, and that's all that's gonna come back to you. It's gonna be a cycle of negativity that you don't want to be involved in. So make sure, guys, you are releasing yourself from all of the demons surrounding you this month. It is definitely not something you want constantly coming in, because that's not a cycle you want to create for yourself. All right? Is there any other dire or important messages that Taurus needs to hear regarding their second half of October? We have here the Fool card, we have here the Knight of Cups, and we have here the Six of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to be cool, calm, and collected. You know, the Fool card here. Don't be afraid to take a little risk. The Knight of Cups here, the Six of Pentacles. Go after what is equal to you, right? So make sure equal give and take is really starting to be applied in your life in mid-October, Taurus. For example, you know, if you are applying for a new job, make sure they're paying you what you're worthy of receiving, right? If the person that is only going to pay you minimum wage or under, and they're not going to pay you what you're asking for, it is what it is. That ain't the job you're taking, right? Taurus, if your friends are never the ones to hit you up first and ask you if you want to hang out, then pull back. Stop asking them to hang out. Let's see how long that takes until they want to invite you out for plans. If somebody only talks to you when you talk to them, pull back. See if they'll start a conversation with you first, you know? Make sure equal give and take is implemented into your life here in the second half of October, Taurus. Do not be the one that's always doing the most work, okay? Now that's an interesting statement that came up because I actually feel like that correlates a lot to the situation you needed to release. So if you released a relationship, I feel like you were doing the most, Taurus. You were doing the most work for that relationship. If you're releasing a job, you were doing a lot not being appreciated by your peers and by your boss. If you were releasing friends, maybe you were the one that was always just trying to, have some friendly plans and go do something fun, and your friends always skimped out on you. At the end of the day, don't be doing too much this second half of the month, Taurus. Do you, and make sure what it is you do, you get right back, okay? Make sure equal give and take is 110% implemented into your second half of the month. That's something that is getting a lot of importance placed upon it. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the outcome here. What's going to be the overall outcome of Taurus's month regarding the situation? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going to be the overall outcome for this month regarding this situation? And we got here the Two of Wands, and we got here the Lovers. So keep in mind the Two of Wands and the Lovers here. The Lovers is not just about romance and relationships. The way that I view it in this situation is the Lovers is about what it is you're connected to. So Taurus, all this month is about is really paying attention to being involved in what it is you're connected to. Make sure what you're connected to is healthy for you. Make sure your relationships are healthy, your friendships are healthy, your work environment's healthy, your mental health, and the type of attitude that you're taking a look at or putting into life is healthy. Just make sure that you are doing healthy things for you. This month is kind of like a rebrand of cutting out everything that's unhealthy surrounding you. It's about releasing everything that's blocking you from being a positive person, releasing everything that's blocking you from being happy or enjoying yourself or enjoying something, You might have someone or something in your life that was really weighing you down, and now with the removal of that, you feel better, and you can now go after what you're happy to be a part of and what you're happy to be connected to and what makes you feel good and what makes you happy. So Taurus, whether you had a relationship that just was bringing you down, friend, job, so on and so forth, cut that shit out of your life, okay? The best thing you can do for you this month is make sure that you are putting yourself in healthy positions to be living a healthy life and a healthy lifestyle. Anything that is unhealthy or that is weighing in on your energy or that is dragging you down or bringing you down, those are the things that you want to take a break from, and those are the things that you want to walk away from. All right, Taurus? So that's what I got here for you guys. Pretty interesting reading here for the mid-month mark. But I like it, though. I like it a lot because the first card here, Hangman reverse, and then the last card we pull for the current energy, Three of Cups, that means that you're getting to a happy place because of the removal of all of these negative energies that you don't need a part of your life in the first place. So I'm happy to know that you're getting to a good place mentally, right? So that's good. Yeah. I see a massive, massive increase in your mental energy. Being in a much more positive energy, being in a much more positive place, having a more positive outcome. Physically as well, having more energy too. Because guys, when you're surrounded by things that are draining, it can be physically draining as well. Like, have you ever been around a toxic person? Like, oh my God. Do you know how tired I feel when I'm around toxic people? Do you know how tired I feel when I'm around individuals that are always negative? Like, I feel drained as shit. I don't always want to be a part of that energy, right? So that's what I got here for you, Taurus. It's going to be a good month here. I think it's going to be a really good month for you once you let go of these demons here that are surrounding you and put yourself in a position to be surrounded by angels, okay? All right, Taurus. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your mid-October, and I will catch you all in November. Take care, Taurus, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.